What's good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy WxG the Doria coming at you again with another AEW review. Tonight, the action was good. It was great. It was damn near top notch. Could have been perfection, but now we gotta find out why I'm giving it the rating that I'm gonna give it at the end of the day. No. What's wrong with you?
There's no more beer.
Well, maybe that means that you'll actually be quiet for the night. Let's get started. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we start tonight's action off with a 10-man tag session. I'm talking about the Inner Circle going up against the Best Friends alongside Jurassic Express in their corner. Now then, I already knew this wasn't gonna be nothing too serious. It's too many bodies, and it's a fucking opener. But this was the most fun match of the fucking night. Oh my God, between the literal chaos, between Luchasaurus and Marco Stunt just doing a partner dive from the side of the ring, to the explosive sequences that went on, to the full-on stomp set, bruh, I ain't seen nobody get stomped out this bad since I was back in middle school, bruh. Like, my boy Trent fucking suffered tonight. But, you know, team still put on. The amazing set of sequences, the hot tag with Luchasaurus, who basically comes in, turning everybody down. The Inner Circle isolating on point as a fucking unit. Like, in all honesty, if this had been like a trios match, oh my God, it would have just been perf. But this was just a fun ass opener. After a massive sequence of, moves coming in, Jericho hitting Coldburgers, Jungle Boy hitting backstabbers, we got the Best Friends doing their thing, Proud and Powerful getting it in, motherfucking Hagar coming in and shutting shit the fuck down before Luchasaurus shuts all the shit down. Then you get Sammy Guevara, and you think Sammy's about to go down, but Sammy's actually fucking holding up. This is the comeback. It's time for Sammy to get that dub for the Inner Circle, right? He goes up to the top when Matt Hardy intervenes with Sammy's ascent to the top, as if he did not want him to give in to his addiction. Sorry, I fucking love Broken Matt. Luchasaurus gets that ass real quick, chops that ass down. 1, 2, 3. The good guys win the opener. Fun ass match. I was thoroughly entertained, smile on my face. This shit was nice. It's getting an A to start it out. So after that match, we get a little promo action for the champ, Jon Moxley, basically explaining why it is he had to intervene in the Cage and Stark's business. Personally, he don't like getting into people's fights. But when it takes both of you motherfuckers hopping in on the little homie, we ain't playing no games. That's why he had to go ahead and do what he's going to do. And that's why tonight they about to whip that ass. But now we got the promo shit out the way. It's time to get into the TNT match of the night for the awaited arrival of fucking Warhorse. Now, I've seen Warhorse. I know I've seen him around on some videos before. I had to go ahead and look him up a little bit, watch a little doc on this stuff by the cameraman Kenny. And yo, I dig Warhorse. I love the feel of Warhorse. Warhorse is 80s metal, 80s wrestling goodness. Like literally. Oh, I need more Warhorse. Like, there was full-on anticipation. Literally, all I want to do is finish growing my hair out so I can fucking head bang with the best of them. But now we got to talk about the match itself, which this was a much slower paced match. This definitely came like this was fucking high octane beginning. We're gonna bring it down here, but we're not gonna bring it low down there. Now we're gonna keep it nice right here at a steady level. We're gonna get some good classic wrestling in, get story sequencing in. I'm talking about now we're starting to see chinks in Cody's armor. I don't know if I can actually say that word, so if I can, I apologize. I do not mean to offend. But we're starting to see the problems in Cody's gameplay because Cody, I guess, is used to his AEW competitors. So the AEW guys, yeah, he's had some struggles with them, but for the most part, he's been, looking pretty dominant. But since these indie guys, these outside of company guys are coming in, Eddie Kingston last week and now Warhorse, Cody's looking quite vulnerable. Pretty vulnerable. Warhorse was working Cody between the early sessions trying to jockey for position, which I'm just not. It's like weird to see Cody, who has actually had a damn good run, looking not nigh unstoppable, but looking like a damn good capable champion, having to really be tested on strengths that he's not prepared for. Warhorse coming out here basically pushing Cody to mental constraints to where Arn has to bring him the fuck down because he's getting all fucking raged and angry. So it's like a slow build, Then we start planting the seeds to the ending with Cody starting to get the work in on the leg. Warhorse, coming up, coming back, forcing Cody to have to think that he's safe on the outside just to get 2 stomps in the back of the motherfucking neck. To giving me some damn good 2 count pins. Like I'm talking about. Nope, it's only 2. It's only 2. Like, bruh, my heart was pounding, and I was honestly ready for Warhorse to take this belt. Cody worked Horse. He did it. He fucking locked in the figure 4. It's amazing to see the figure 4 actually being successful because as I grew up, and especially with Flair using it, Flair rarely won with the figure 4. It's nice to see that people are actually winning with that move. But no, Warhorse taps out. This definitely was a nice match. Again, it's an energy bring down, but I definitely like the slow build. It's like a classic wrestling match. This felt like something that in the 80s it would work as a main event because of how it's being put together piece by piece by piece by piece. This one, it gets a solid B+ rating from me, babies. I definitely enjoyed it. I want more Warhorse. I'm loving the introduction of a lot of these indie guys. I'm literally wondering what the hell are they gonna do with this potential with opening up AEW's doors to let outside forces in. I don't know, but I am liking it. But post-match, we got 3 and 4 to Dark Order. That's John Silver. That's Alex Reynolds and John Silver coming out and attacking Cody and Warhorse, putting a stomping on them. Now, I've been watching Dark, and these 2 members of the Dark Order and the Dark Order in general, they're getting way more fucking aggressive. They're showing their skills in the ring. So I don't think it's no more bullshit and them just getting squashed. No, the Dark Order got some shooters in the goddamn squad, and they about to go ahead and let them shoot. Fucking willy-nilly, everybody about to get sprayed. But that's when, out of nowhere, comes Matt Cardona, former Zack Ryder, coming out looking good. I mean, shaped, ripped. He looking like he really is always ready to fuck somebody up. Boy, oh boy, I tell you, this was a motherfucking match, and I fucked with it. It was great. It was the shit. I was happy. And he's finally come in. So now, next week, we're going to get 3 and 4 to Dark Order going up against Cody Rhodes. I'm going to call him Cody Rhodes and Matt Cardona. I am amped to see them get it. Matt Cardona, always ready. Strong Island Z, like, let's fucking do it. I am hyped for this moment. Because following that, Tony Schiavone, after commercial break, comes out to announce that on September 5th, we will be having our next pay-per-view, which will be All Out. Cool, we're going into my birthday month. We're going to have All Out. We're going to have the big homie in here. It's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be great. But before he can really get finished breaking everything down, that's whenever Chris Jericho decides to come out. Now then, there's some stuff that I missed because I forgot to mention the fact that Another reason why that opening match got an A from me is because of the post-match story. A, you got the feud that's going to continue with Sammy Guevara and Matt Hardy. But also, while at that end of the segment, Orange Cassidy isolated Jericho and just started fucking him up, continuing their feud. So, now, and then Rage Jericho comes out with the Inner Circle, basically to say that, you know what, next week I'm going to tear Cassidy down. They wanted the rematch. Well, now you're going to get it at All Out, which, yes, you're going to get the rematch at All Out, but next week I'm going to have a debate with Cassidy, which, a very political show. I mean, yeah, we're going to the politics season. It's kind of normal, especially for the elections, which the American elections every 4 years, but hey, you know, it's whatever, we're prepared for it. I don't know what the fuck this debate's going to be. I am slightly intrigued. I'm getting some real Scott Steiner vibes here, but I'm excited nonetheless. There was something else that he says he's gonna do, like on the 12th. We'll see that later. I'm just not thinking about it at the moment. And yeah, it was all in all entertaining. Fucking demo god. Oh my god. What? He called himself the demo god and something, and some fucking other shit like an oral god or oral smith or something like that. He's like, the ladies will know they're here. I'm just fucking done with Jericho at this point. I love it. But we gotta keep going because I can't keep talking about this fucking segment. So, next we have Tony Schiavone coming in with a video package from earlier in the day where the FTR signed their contracts, where their legal consultant was AA Arn Anderson, you know, one of the brain busters, a member of the Four Horsemen, one of the men from the Minnesota Wrecking Crew. I don't need to continue to dispute this man's acolytes. He's a fucking great. He's a goddamn GOAT with one of the greatest spine busters of all time. You put respect on Arn's name. But basically, he's here to be a legal consultant where now there's gonna be FTR rules whenever they have their matches. So it's really giving me those WCW vibes back in the day. Like whenever Raven had a match, he had Raven's rules where, you know, hardcore. Well, for the FTR rules is it's a tag match, 10 seconds in and out, it sticks. We're not going against it. So we're doing this traditional tags by the rules. I ain't mad at you, babies. Do what you gotta do. I understand. You gotta handle yours and you gotta get it the way it needs to be done. And, you know, also there's going to be Tag Appreciation Day, which I don't think they needed to have the segment for that, but you know what? Give me an appreciation episode of Dynamite. I'm down with that. It's all tag love over here. I enjoy every tag match that I get between the doubles, the trios, your fours, your fives. Yeah. And then also after the contract gets signed, Hangman Page comes up. He brings in the whiskey. He goes, I look like a bottle of Jim Beam. He goes in and pours everybody up. Arn respectfully declines because his drinking days are over with. You know, and then there might be a group name for this trio. They might be the Mid-Atlantic Express or the Mid-Atlantic Boys. But Mid-Atlantic seems to be the thing, which is also I believe that was a bit of a territory. I know there was Mid-South, but I don't know about Mid-Atlantic. There might have been a Mid-Atlantic territory, though. But now we got to get into the tag match of the night. Because right now, it's your AEW World Tag Team Champions, Kenny Omega and Hangman Page, going up against the #1 contenders, the undefeated Dark Order OGs of Evil Uno and Stu Grayson. Now, literally from Jump Street, Page comes in and him and the Dark Order boys are already getting in. By the time Kenny's over there still getting his intro together, he looks up. He sees the fight and he's like, wait, what the hell's going on? He fucking like a deer caught in the headlights, just like staring before he comes to fuck in and like gets things separated. You know, he's over there trying to keep cool, keep calm, collected. Then Uno and Grayson just hop on Kenny's bump. Like Dark Order is not playing tonight or this week. They on bumpers. Because Kenny and Omega, they were not on the same page starting out. It's literally getting this whole team split up going down. But more than anything else, fucking the Dark Order looks so good. Now so many people have shitted on Evil Uno and Stu Grayson, saying they're a joke. saying that they're gamer nerds, saying they're cosplay wrestlers. They're really fucking good. If you wanted to know what a really good tag team looks like, look at the Dark Order tonight because they were looking good. Like you can't even, like I couldn't even argue with how fucking great Grayson is in the ring. And fucking Uno, he's like a fucking spoiler. Like you don't expect him to be as solid in the ring as he is. And then him being a heel, he can be just as dirty as he needs to be. A bit of a cocky in a way. It's like, why the fuck is this fat dude cocky? I don't like this shit. Boo! You see what I'm saying? Like they were looking at her now. Kenny and Omega did eventually get on the same page and they started, coming back. But it seemed as though for the better part of the match, they were just telling the Dark Order until the last goddamn second. Where Better Luck came through. But even when it came down to set it up, Kenny thought that him and Page were gonna set up for the buckshot V-trigger combo. Kenny hit the V-trigger first. But he goes for the pin, not enough. So then, he finally gets Page back out to come and help close the deal. And the whole fucking time, you had Mr. Lee out. And he also put Colt Cabana on the microphone. So this is also showing opportunities for Colt Cabana while it's still in the recruiting process. You got him on the mic now. He's basically being the voice of the Dark Order while being naturally ignorant of what the fuck is going on with them. As well as Anna Jay making her long-awaited appearance as well. Although now towing behind Mr. Brody Lee, standing a bit kind of in the background with a mask on. So I'm curious how that's gonna go myself. But it was a damn good match. And then after the match, Colt after Uno and Grayson lose, Mr. Brody Lee is visibly upset. He's quick to say, Colt, go to the back. Because he doesn't want Colt seeing what the fuck he's about to do. Because after Colt leaves, that's when the rest of the Dark Order boys, Mr. Lee's like, hey, I see you got your friends with you. Go ahead and bring them out because the Bucks are out there watching. They come down to the ring, join Page and Omega. And it's like, yeah, I see it. It's like, you know what's about to happen, right? Good. Get them. And then while they get swarmed by creepers, and I see the creepers back, creepers coming out the woodworks to go alongside 5 and 10. The fucking FTR comes the fuck out, beats up on Mr. Brody Lee, and they just start a whole big ass squad. Like old days back, like everybody going at it. It's fucking war. Now, the good guys come out on top, And Mr. Brody Lee's like, it's nice to see you come. Nice to see you this time, Kenny. All right. Yeah, I see how it's gonna go. So from these actions is gonna lead to a 12-man tag next week. You heard me correct. A 12-man tag. 6 men and fucking 2 corners. This is gonna be fucking chaos. It's gonna be complete and utter bedlam, and I don't know any other way to describe it than that. I'm excited. It's gonna be dope. So before long, Britt Baker has a bit of an announcement to make. She gets the microphone and she has to let everyone know that Big Swole, you want a piece of me. You want a piece of role model. I understand why you want to challenge me, especially considering the conspiracy, all that good stuff. But if you want a piece of me, you got to beat somebody of my choosing. And if you win, then we can have a match at All Out. Now, then, I definitely don't want this to be another situation where it's going to be an opener for All Out, because I've been a bit more invested in this Britt Baker and Big Swole conundrum, but it's however they're going to do it at this point. But now we got to talk about the women's match of the night. We had Hikaru Shida going up against Diamante. And I've seen good matches with Shida. I've seen good-ass matches with Diamante recently. And this match was a bit of a disappointment. It didn't live up to the hype that was going on. Now, I've started watching Dark. And I cannot fathom why these women didn't get enough time to have a longer match. They should have had a longer match. The back and forth, it was literally a matter of timing. This went too quick for me to get a feel out. It was more of a brawl. Diamante coming out with a point to prove. She got the open video package basically talking about how she struggled to get to the point she's not going to let anything get in the way. To the point where she comes out swinging on the champ. She's basically pressing Hikaru Shida. Now, Diamante is good, but you're trying to strike on Shida. and Sheeta can fucking strike. And for the bulk of the match, with maybe except for a few spots, it seems as if DYNAMITE is fighting with a heart, with that passion, and I get that. But mommy, you fucking up because you got to be fighting smart when you're going up against somebody like Sheeta, and you like you coming out like, get your whop, bam, and then you just laying out by Sheeta. It's like 1, 2, 3. That's it. You know, it's obvious to show that this is showing the differences in their level. But I want a bit more from them, and it's like I wanted more. Like, it was okay, but I want more. So with that said, this match is gonna have to get a C+. Oh yeah, so before I go, the tag match between the Dark Order and your tag team champions, that was an A- match. It was really fucking good. Like, I almost forgot to tell you, but it was really fucking good. So now we have to talk about the AEW Women's Tag Team Tournament, the Deadly Draw, which actually starts on next coming up Monday, which is interesting because it's going to be on their YouTube channel. So now we're going to have their Deadly Draw going up against Monday Night Raw, which is funny because it's not happening, but I'm still excited to see that. But what really gets me is the fact that this is another WCW concept, because the way it's going to work is that basically all 16 women are going to go pull from a box. They're going to get a color ball. Whatever color they have is who their partner's going to be. It's all set in stone. It's all randomized. So we're getting random teams. And I am curious. I'm just waiting to see these fucking matchups. I thought we were gonna get it with proper women's tag teams. You know, maybe bring some outside women's tag teams into the mix. You know, maybe about 2 or 3 of them, and then the rest is just gonna be like AEW girls that have teamed up. I can't. I'm not gonna complain about it because it's not bad. I'm excited about it. I'm just like, this is giving me positive WCW memories, like the good shit about WCW, not the later things that we do not discuss. Oh yeah, also Nyla drew a ball, and she's going to be partnered up with some female wrestler that I am not familiar with. I just started watching Dynamite. I have literally little knowledge of the rest of the AEW women's roster, honestly speaking. And then following that, we have MJF with segment of the fucking night, and probably week, as he is coming out to campaign not only to be your not only to wrestle Jon Moxley, but I guess to campaign against the fact that he is not what a real champion should be. And this is the best promo any fucking thing MJF has done up to this point. And that's a lot to say because MJF on the mic has been great and just fucking superstar. This was superstar level promo. Literally, if this motherfucker was to campaign for the rest of his career, or if he decides when he's done wrestling he wants a career in politics, he can talk for it. For a second, he made me question myself and my belief of this man being my champion. Honestly, it started out with me saying, I don't want him as my fucking champion. I posted it on my goddamn Twitter. And now I'm like, I kind of want to see you in this feud now. I want to see you go up against Moxley. I still don't want you as my champion, but I want you and him to feud. It was great. And now it's main event time. We have Jon Moxley and Darby Allin in a tornado no DQ tag match. Or, if you're a Southerner like myself, a Texas tornado tag match. I love that they brought it back. I have missed tornado tag so fucking much. You do not understand. It was no DQ. Mox came out, Darby's MIA. Nobody knows what the fuck's up. Taz comes out, cuts a promo. Ricky comes out, cuts a promo. Good fucking promos. And then as they're coming out of the entryway, Darby fucking Allin is literally been chilling up top, waiting on motherfuckers to come through as he just falls on top of him like, God damn, dog. And it was 10 to 15 minutes of complete and utter chaos with some, moments to chill out because they got to catch their breath. Like, this is fucking crazy. But we got, oh my God, I got to get the notebook because this shit was like complete madness from start to finish. But we got Darby Allin drop kicking, Brian Cage hulking the fuck out, Moxley busting out cutters and power drivers like he's a mother. Like, he just ain't got no care in the world, and he ain't got no limits on what he can do. He is limitless out here. No disrespect to Keith Lee. I fucking love Keith Lee. Like I've never seen Moxley hit a power driver. I've never seen him do a cutter. That was a beautiful fucking cutter he delivered. Almost a stun gun, but he didn't get enough height for the stun gun. But damn gorgeous. And then Ricky just playing a spoiler over there. Ricky, you need to be a little bit more smooth, buddy boo. You wasn't looking like you was up for the challenge tonight, but it's okay. We're going to get you there. We're going to get you there. And the match fucking ends with Darby Allin pulling out the board with thumbtacks 2 weeks in a row. Thumbtack action. When are we getting blood and guts? But yeah, no, Darby fucking hits it, lands the board on the back and starts his back. That's it. 1, 2, 3. That visual is. But Moxley and Darby win. That was fucking fun. I enjoyed it. With actual story being told. With Moxley. With. God damn. So obviously, each man feuding with the other respective party is there. With Darby capitalizing on the beating that Cage had on his arm, using that to strengthen to give him advantage going up against Cage at points. You got Mox when it's going into the final stretch. He's fucking he hops up on the curb of the ring, edge of the ring. Just fucking flies up nowhere. Puts Brian Cage back in another nasty looking arm bar. Just like, he just like fucking jumps up, but so fucking smooth. That helping make sure that Darby secured the pin. I'm just fucking ready. And then it's announced next fucking week we are getting it. Jon Moxley versus Darby Allin for the AEW Championship. I cannot wait for that fucking match. I literally have been waiting to see this match. Also, Darby was number 5 in the company, number 5 on the power rankings, which I did not know. Either way it goes, that match, that was all a great night of wrestling. My only complaint is that I need more from the women on Dynamite. The women are getting represented on Dark. I need them on Dynamite getting the same type of love and treatment. There's a wealth of available female talent out there. We can find them. We can use them. They can come in and do their due. We just gotta fucking do it. But I'm tired as hell, and I gotta go ahead and edit this video before I go to sleep. So y'all have a good night. It's been your boy WxG the Doria. I'll see y'all later. Peace.